What's up, all you beautiful people? Your boy, the Vuvuzela. 3 games left of the season. We could potentially wrap up the season as winners for just 1 game. There's a whole lot of maths and mathematics involved and results going differently in different sections. We got to work on all of that. Hopefully we can do it. You guys, thanks so much for tuning in yet again. Hit subscribe, get notified, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters to join in on the fun right here on the Vuvuzela experience. I'm calling it that, I don't know why. We've got more FM Manager. Let's go all the way to Switzerland and take on our last 3 games in the 2nd division. Well, welcome back, folks. We're at the end of the season. 3 games left, 3 points in it. Of course, if we win this, we go 6 points up. You can see Lucerne actually dropped off from the top there. They've dropped down to 3rd place. Arayu had amazing form to come back in there. Cool one, though, is Vanduz. This is just a little bit of a side thing going on here. They've earned European football because they got to the final of the LFV Cup in Liechtenstein. So they actually have European football, which is absolutely amazing for them. There's actually a challenge you can do to take Vanduz to the Champions League. Of course, the highest they can possibly qualify is Conference League, and then you've got to obviously win the Conference League to get the Europa League, and then win the Europa League to get to the Champions League. Using only players from Liechtenstein, which is actually a really cool little, what was I going to say? A little cool little challenge or something. Maybe one day I'll try it. Haven't really looked at it completely, but we are talking about Thun. Obviously, we can have a look at our history so far. Of course, the last time we were out and about, we picked up some good form. We've picked up some good form coming into the last few games. We did beat, I think the last episode was Stade Neon's Vanduz. I think we had that one. I think so. I think that was those 2 games. Anyway, we beat Schaffhausen 2-1 thanks to Diego Francisco, who's been on absolutely amazing form going forward. We then beat our title rivals Lucerne 4-0 thanks to Diego scoring 4 goals for us. That was absolutely fantastic. I think these were actually the last 2 games we did, Lucerne and Aru. Now that I remember it, yep, it is, because we lost this game. And then we've been on very good form since that. We beat Neuchâtel Samax, I guess you call him that. Francisco scoring yet again, and Pacencia scoring as well. A fantastic little result. We then beat Berlin Zona 5-1. Thanks to double from Pacencia, Gutbub, and Francisco yet again. And then we did beat Creans 5-0. They officially got relegated after this game. Although I felt like they were probably relegated around here already. They were never going to get form to get back in. As you can see, Francisco back on the score sheet yet again. And then in our most recent game, a very boring 0-0 draw against Will. We did score a goal, but it was offside, and Jasinic missed a penalty, which was absolutely horrid. We've got 3 games today. We've got to take on Stade Neonnes, Vanduz, and Schaffhausen. Hopefully we can wrap up the season with a victory over Stade and Vanduz. Then it's pretty much done. We will find out in a moment. I'm going to talk a little bit about transfers because we have confirmed a transfer of a new right back at the club. Peter Melhos joining us, and he looks like he could be absolutely fantastic going forward. If we just compare him to Shakor, you can see he's already a lot better than Shakor. And even if we compare him to our other right back, which is Zollner, Zollner's a little bit better in the attacking department, but Malhas is just at 19 years old, he is going to be absolutely fantastic. He will be our first team right back going into the future. Those are the two that we have. Well, we talked about Thor and Ferrari last episode. Thor coming in to be a backup left back, 17-year-old Swiss Senegalese. Probably won't be in the first team much. And then Enya Ferrari going to come in sort of as a backup to Francisco. Dos Santos is the type of player that we probably will look at selling going into the next season. He's good. He is a very, very good player. Just we'd have better center attacking midfielders and we have better left wingers at the moment. So he is very, very good. And if we can get a good 8 million for him, I will definitely take the 8 million rand for this player. At 27 years old, maybe his time is a little bit up because Francisco has been in absolutely stunning form, hasn't he? On that left attacking midfield position. He has been just brilliant. You can see 11 games, 5 goals, 2 assists. When we compare him to Dos Santos, who has been good. Don't get me wrong. He has been good, but 2 goals, 9 assists is just not great. We expect him to score a little bit more than just 2 goals. With that being said, ladies and gents, it is time to get into the game. We're taking on Stade Nuance, of course. We are currently 3 points above second place. We need to go 6 points clear with a victory here. We do have the injury of Pacencia, so Campbell will come in there. Houghton also injured, so that means we'll give Dos Santos a chance in there, and Sanovic can come up front. This is the team that's going to start, though. This is the team that's been starting the last few games. We've got Watley in goals, who's 2 clean sheets away from breaking the record in Thun. He has really impressed over the last half of the season. Shakur on the right with Benel Mur on the left. Kessler and Munocevic continuing their centre parenting. We are still looking for a new left back, centre back to go in there. Roth and Janicic coming into the midfield. We are going to be looking for a new register for next season. He is 31 years old. And maybe look at replacing him. He is very good, though, but we can look at replacing him. And then up front, we've got Gutbub, Marks, and Francisco, with Campbell starting up front. Let's get into the game. It's almost like we need to win this game. We've got a free kick within a minute of the game, and oh my goodness, what a goal. I'll take it. 1 minute in, I didn't even have time to talk. I was just getting ready, settled down for the game. I was about to just have a whole monologue prepared, but that doesn't matter because Campbell picked up the goal thanks to a nice little play-down header from Benelmer. Janicic going for the free kick there. He's not offside. He's not offside. That was just great placement from Campbell. We 1-0 up. Campbell back in the score sheet. He's been struggling to find the net the last few games, so that's a fantastic little result. So as it stands, we are now 6 points clear of both second and third place, which means it does stay like this. We have one more victory to do to win that title. And then, I'll still show the third game because we're going to try out some youngsters in the third game. We don't need to, we're not an undefeated run or anything like that. So if we do wrap up the season a game earlier, and there you go, that's done. Campbell with another goal. That's 2 for Campbell in 10 minutes. Absolutely fantastic. He has really been fantastic this season. And I think the introduction of Luis Carlo coming in there has actually helped him a lot to become a better striker. That was a beautiful little run in there. Soleimani had 0 opportunities to try and save that. That was just a very, very good finish and a beautiful run from him. Timed it to perfection. Questions over the defense there, but we are absolutely fantastic. Like I said, if it stays like this, all we got to do is beat Van Dues, the team from Liechtenstein, and then we could have a championship celebration and make it into the top flight of Swiss football, which is absolutely fantastic news. Marks has possession now, cuts in through Campbell. He does the hat-trick. A hat-trick in 18 minutes. There you go. That is brilliant from Campbell. He's come into this team and he's like making a statement. He's like, listen, you should have started me those last few games. I'm on form. Look at that. Another pinpoint run from him and a beautiful little pass, this time from Marks. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Campbell. In the right place at the right time within the first 20 minutes. Are we going to go 4-0 up before 20 minutes? That is the interesting one. Shakur goes back post. Francisco was lurking. Salamini gets a hand to it. Kessler has an opportunity to recycle the chance. Here we go. Back into the box. Gutbub. Gutbub. That's a goal. That is goal in 20 minutes. 4-0. We're shutting the game out, guys. We're shutting the game out here. Geez, that is brilliant, actually. What a finish from Gutbub. Oof, that was beautifully done from the Swiss player, and that is brilliant. Is he a Swiss? I think Gutbub is Swiss. Yes, he is Swiss. Should be in the Swiss national team after this performance. I mean, he has just been absolutely phenomenal for us in this league. This season alone, Gutbub has probably been, I think, between him and Janisic, I think the two of them have been our best players. Munovic has probably been our best defender, and he gets in on the scoring. 5-0 before halftime is just absolutely brilliant. It does mean we can rest some key players for the next game against Van Duys, which is in 5 days' time. Roth with the long throw. Francesco has been on the recipient of many of these, but our left back in Ben Almir does put in the back of the net, but that one's not going to count. That was offsides. We're scoring for fun now. We really are. It's just one of those games. We're just having a lot of fun. Gutbub's going to take the free kick. Marks takes it to the back post. Roth, I feel like he should have hit the bar there. Not known for his headering ability, Roth, but maybe should have scored that in. I've just noticed Gutbub's fatigue is pretty low. Francisco coming in here. Crosses short to Campbell. That's Campbell's 4th of the game. It's 6-0. And the half's not even over yet. This is a statement result. This really is just a huge, huge statement for our team. The fact that we've scored 6 in this game, and I was worried about goal difference when we took over Thun. We have just stepped up the goal threat. Literally just a sea of green here. Well done. That's all I can... Oh, wrong button. I clicked the wrong one. My bad. Let's just do that and try and hopefully that helps everybody and everybody's just so confused. Whoops. Luckily we're winning 6-0. I don't think that's going to affect the score. I clicked the wrong button. I wanted to click, you've been absolutely fantastic, and I just clicked, I'm not pleased at all. Imagine being a manager and not being pleased with 6-0 at halftime, and now we've given away a penalty in the first 20 seconds of the second half. Is this going to be just a disaster? This was Watley's opportunity to keep a clean sheet and close in on that clean sheet record. Oh no, that was... Our players are all confused. They don't know what's going on. We've just yelled at all of them for no reason. We then try to praise them again. And then praise them. There we go. Sea of green everywhere again. Sea of green everywhere. I'm not going to be too worried about that. I think we should be fine. I don't think we're going to concede another 5 goals. We're just going to make some swaps here. Gutbub is looking a little bit tired. We'll bring on Canas there. Marks is looking a little bit tired. Matoshi can come in there. Janicic will give you a rest. We'll bring in Luthi. Kessler looking a little bit tired. We'll give Nicola Sutter a run. I'm just going to do all 5 swaps now. I'm just going to do all 5 swaps. Francisco, come in for Dos Santos. Let's do that. Let's just change up. Let's just rest up a lot of players. We can keep fit for Van Duys. Of course, we will have the likes of Pacencia and Houghton back for that game. But the way Marks and Campbell have played, I don't know if I'm going to put them back in the squad. Canas, this is the opportunity for one of the youngsters to show me what they can do, but instead, Raphael Campbell steps up and scores his 5th of the game, 7th in total for us, and that was a good little ball from Canas. Does he get the assist? I'm sure he'll get the assist for that. I think Matoshi might, if he got a touch to it. But what a finish from Campbell yet again. He has been absolutely fantastic. Canas does get the assist for that one. Salamini having a horrid time. In fact, the whole defense is just having a horrid time here. we're playing at home, which is lovely. We're not a packed stadium, only 2,758. I think our capacity is about 6,000, so not even halfway. There's another corner. Here's another ball whipped into the box. Campbell looking, and that's 6 from Campbell, 8 for Thun. And every time he scores, he just celebrates a little bit less. He's just now having fun out there. 8-1. I think that might be even a record of most goals scored in a league match for Thun in total. 6 goals from one player. He's making maybe a statement for that golden boot opportunity. I think he was in contention, but I think he was like 4 or 5 goals behind. Now he's definitely in contention. That's an 8-1 victory. Well done to Raphael Campbell. Prior to this, had scored 12 goals in 28 games. That's now going to just bump up to 28 games or 29 games, 18 goals, which looks a lot better on his record, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic result. I don't know if that's a bit of a left off. I'm just saying I'm happy with the result and the way you play. That was brilliant. I would have preferred a clean sheet, but I think my idioticness in attempting to speak to the players and choosing the wrong option cost us there. In terms of player stats, is Campbell top goal scorer now? Goal scorers. Well, he's closed the gap. He was on 12. Like I said, he was around where Gutbub was. He's now just 3 goals off of Dejan Dojic, the Van Du's striker. They're going to come. We can play against them next, so that's interesting. Also, I just want to point out Gutbub, Marks, Francesco, and Janic all in the top 10 of averages. And Gutbub very close to the top assists with just 1 behind Belhu of Will. Janicic also 1 behind and Dos Santos 2 behind. So maybe I've been a bit rough on Dos Santos there. Who knows? Who knows? All right, guys, we're coming back for the Van Du's game. That is in 5 days' time, 6 days' time, essentially. We'll come back for that. That could be the game where we wrap up the league. Okay, guys, it is time for the final game. Well, before we win the championship. Sutter is out, so Portman will come in there. Palacios is back in. Houghton is back in. They are going to start on the bench. We are going to start the same team that won 8-1. In terms of other games, I wanted to show you. Arao takes on Lucerne. So one of them will be out of the title race. If anything happens to us, all we need is a draw. As you can see, we are 6 points ahead with 2 games left. A draw is enough. In fact, if they draw and we win, then it's game over anyway. If we win and one of them win, then we stay 6 points, we win anyway. So the only way that the title won't be wrapped up is if we lose this game, which I'm hoping we don't lose this game. Same team going on, taking on Van Du's. They've got European football next season, which is remarkable for a team playing in the second division of Switzerland, which is great. We've got to watch out for Dejan Djokic. He is the top goal scorer. Campbell is gunning for him. 3 more goals from Campbell would be absolutely fantastic. In fact, another 6-0 would be absolutely fantastic for us. Let's go to the game. It's a big one for us. It is a huge game for us. We definitely need to win this. And then if we do, we go to the Swiss First Division, which is the Super League. I think it's the Super League. We've got a corner here. Gutbub to the near post. I thought it was in. I thought Munocevic scored another header. That would have been close. Roth with the long throw to Munocevic, looking for options. Picks up Francesco. Could go back to Roth. He does go back to Roth. Roth takes the shot. And it just winds over the corner post. These long throws have been quite beneficial for us going forward. That is given away. Campbell loses it all. His first touch wasn't great. Keller picked it up. Our keeper, Watley, looking for a clean sheet here. I think he is definitely. He wants to close in on that record. I don't think he can't pass it, though. He can just equal the record because we only have 2 games left and he's 2 games behind. Leandli has the ball. He's given the ball away already from the start of this highlight. This time he goes long. Djokic looking there. He gives it away again. Marks this time running down, looking for options. Gets cut down, but Roth is there to pick up the pieces. Francesco running through. Francesco comes into the box, cuts it short. It's in. It's Gutbub. It's his 13th of the season. We're 1-0 up. We have one hand on that trophy. That is a beautiful little play from Roth to pick up Francesco. He had a lot to do here to beat his man. He had to get past Keller. He Good, cuts it back short. 2-3 men in the box all waiting. There was Gutbub, Marks, and Campbell all waiting there. Even with Janicic on the edge of the box, there was a lot of options to pick from. He found the right one. So as it stands, guys, we will be the champions, and now we're not. Well, we're still going to be because we're drawing. But Dejan Jocic just scored a cracker of a header there. Questionable goalkeeping yet again. That is sort of a department where we need to be looking at next season to maybe do a little bit better. Watley, you know what? He has 11 clean sheets, in fairness to him, out of 35 games. But it's just when he concedes, he just has these horrible games like that. And that's a 2-1 lead now, thanks to Weissenhofer from a near post header. We just didn't pick him up, guys. Look at him run in there. The defenders were just on the wrong side there. Who was that? It was not Campbell. I couldn't see. I think it was Kessler or Minasevic. Just didn't do his job correctly. But like I said, as it stands, because they're drawing as well, we're losing. If it stays like this, we are 5 points clear. And we still win the league. So there is a situation where we still can win the league and lose. I didn't mention that because I didn't think we're going to lose. Francesco has possession now. Campbell lets it run for Gutbub. Unintentionally, Gutbub goes for the shot. And a solid save from the keeper. It does go to a resulting corner. Are we going to play it short? We are going to play it short. Gutbub picks up some marks, cuts it inside. That was almost a little interesting corner tactic from us there. With the corner, their corner, this time to their back post. This time we clear our lines. Pulled it back in. Destani, Jocic. That's 3-1 to Van Duys. Oh. Did I get a little bit arrogant in thinking that we could wrap it up with the game in hand? I mean, we can still wrap it up, but that hurts. It stings a little that we're losing 3-1. Yeah, we don't need to see that it was not offsides. As long as those two stay at 1-1, we can still wrap it up. And they can fight over second place and go into that promotional battle. We're going to, this time I can say we have been terrible. They need to sort their stuff out. Starting the second end, they've made some swaps, interestingly. Two of their sisters have come off. They've gone for another header. This time it's not cleared properly again. Hassler, this is how they scored last time. Trauber looking for options. Straub. Francesco does well and just gives it away. I mean, he could have just launched the counter-attack. He could have just run. We don't have the instruction to dribble more, run with the ball more on. So his first instinct is to try and pass it. But, I mean, you've got to find a man to pass it to. Here comes Hassler now. And he loses out to Shackle. This is an extremely long highlight. Gutbub. It all started with that corner. Now Gutbub has the opportunity to run through a little bit. Crosses over to Francesco. Takes the shot. And he shoots it wide. He was offside anyway, so that wouldn't have counted. I saw the flagsman's the flag go up. Shakor looking for options now. Down the wing. Roth cuts it back to Gutbub. Back to Yanis. Back to Gutbub. Beautiful little play. Gutbub goes for the shot. Gutbub scores a second for him. It's 3-2. Is the comeback on? Leandi picking up the ball away from Gutbub, not giving him the opportunity to try and score that, or pick that up and restart it as quickly as possible. Beautiful run from Gutbub. And a good, solid finish. Keeper maybe questions over if he could have held that or not, but he just kind of like palmed it into the back of the net. As it stands, Araya and Lucerne are still 1-1. So we still would be winning the league if it stays like that for their side. We've given the ball away. Minas, which is going to be sent off. That's his second yellow. From bad to worse. Got to sacrifice somebody now. It's always the defenders. Marks, unfortunately, you will be the one sacrificed. Absolutely horrid. I was going to take off Marks anyway and bring on Alton. That's not going to happen now. Yanis looking for options. Benamor, Kessler, Roth, Janic, Benamor. We don't have that attacking midfield to drop a little bit to try and help the midfield out a bit. But we do have Campbell. We do have Gutbub, who loses out. Shakor wins it back, though. Gutbub does very well to keep possession with not much options for passing. Portman, good ball to Janic. Gutbub, good ball for Campbell. Oh, that was shocking bad from Campbell. You score 6 goals in the previous game and then you go and do something like that. Pasentia, come on. I've seen enough. Francesco, come off for Dos Santos. I'm going to go tried and tested. I think Roth has actually played surprisingly well for 6.7. I don't feel like it should be a 6.7. But they've got a free kick now in a dangerous position. Hessler with the opportunity to make it 4 for them. And possibly it is going to be 4. I was going to say possibly we can clear our lines in time, but Isek was there to finish it all off. I mean, that was just poor. That hurts a little. It hurts. Look, I think either way we can still win at the league, even if we lose this game and then win the next game. Even if we lose the next game, we have such a superior goal difference that I don't see Aru or Lizanne, even if any one of them wins their game, coming back and winning the title. But it's all going to be over. They're still at 1-1. Are we going to get the cutscene where we're lifting a trophy? Let's see what happens. Yes, we are. We are the Challenge League champions. The District League champions in Switzerland. Thun have won the title. Absolutely fantastic moment. Who's our captain, actually? I think it's Roth. Anyway, it looks like Roth. Let's go. Hey, there we go. We're the champions of Switzerland. Absolutely fantastic biblical scenes for the Swiss champions. Fantastic little result. We are the champions of Switzerland. We are, well, there you have it, folks. Champions of Switzerland. Well, second division champions of Switzerland. Fantastic result from the boys. We played an extremely good football coming in halfway through the season and steering that ship to the top of the table, proving that I'm good at this game, guys. I've proved that I'm good at this game. I can get promotions. I can do it. Yes, I can. Stay tuned for more action coming up. Of course, a transfer special coming up. What's going to happen? I don't know. You guys need to stay tuned by hitting subscribe, get notified, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Give us the thumbs up so it stays in your algorithm so you never, ever, ever lose out on Football Manager 2024 Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. Your boy, the Vaslap, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.